Hello.
Good morning, Jafar. How are you?
Good morning. Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you very much. Thank you. I can't see you. Where have you gone?
Okay. Can you share your screen, scene?
Don't hide. You're hiding from me, Jafar. 2 seconds. How's that? You see me okay?
Yes.
Sorry, the sun is coming straight through my window, so no, it's okay. It's fine. Looks like you're sitting in a very dark. There you are. Hello, my friend. You okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Good, 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 good. You've been working on this project from the start, I believe. Is that right, with Martin?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. It's not. It's to be honest, it's not. It's not a lengthy chat. It's just what it is. We're pretty much to where we need to be with the platform, but the search function is still causing problems.
Okay.
So, for example, the issue is if let's say I list a business and that business is listed in Newquay, so it is listed in say Penzance. So a business goes on, a customer goes on, and they search man and van, Newquay, which is roughly about for example, they search Newquay. Go.
Okay.
If we've got a business that's based in Penzance but says he covers all of Cornwall,
Mm-hmm.
and we list him as covering all of Cornwall, he will not show up. Um,
Uh,
so
can you
it's
share your
very
screen, scene?
yeah. Okay.
Because
So
and if you open the staging of Cornish
yeah,
Trader and the
yeah.
Cornish Trader live site, so we can compare because I think it's working fine on.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay. You need to enable the screen share.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. It's just saying host disabled participant screen
Now,
sharing.
now you can try again.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Fantastic.
So
Okie
can
dokie.
you?
So if I go, so shall I go to the staging site?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So I'll give you an example. Okay.
Uh,
So man and van. Okay. Launceston, which is in Cornwall. Okay. So we have now got roughly about 4 or 5 businesses should show up as covering Launceston. None.
okay.
Now the issue is, I'll show you. So if I go to the normal, so if I now go back to the home page here, and I type in man and van, okay, and I type in Cornwall, okay, and Launceston is in Cornwall, okay. So if I press search, for example, this business down here, where it says based in Penzance. Oh, this is the problem with this is that this I need to go to a live site because this is 2 seconds because that's been changed since. So if I
Okay.
type in here, for example, man and van, Launceston, okay, go. I think it comes up with 1 here, okay, Bodmin. And that's because Bodmin is probably the closest place to Launceston, so it's probably in this radius, okay?
Okay.
But if I change this to Cornwall, now if you look down here, this business here, he covers Cornwall, the whole of Cornwall. So why isn't he showing up for Launceston? As you can see here, look, it says he's based in, he covers Cornwall, UK. The location puts him at the centre of, Truro is roughly the centre of Cornwall. The problem you've got is if somebody is far away from Truro, outside of this 20-mile radius, they're not showing up. Now we don't list any businesses outside of Cornwall, so it can have a 100-mile radius if it wants. It can have a 300-mile radius, the Google search for Cornwall, because we don't list any businesses outside of Cornwall. Does that make sense?
Okay. So
It's
you
just
want to
it's
you want list your
just a large
business
county.
only which under the Cornwall, right?
Yeah, we only list businesses that are based in Cornwall.
Okay.
But some businesses, you see, if I type in, so if I'm on the normal site now, okay. So if I type in man and van Newquay, okay, this is in Cornwall in the county, okay.
Okay.
If I search, you can see the one so he comes up now here. You see,
Yes.
because he covers all of Cornwall. He actually covers the whole of the UK. This guy, he'll do lots of travelling, so he will come up there. But if I start going slightly further than Newquay and I head further up, like I say, Launceston, then he's not coming up.
It's almost like Queen Lee.
Do you understand?
Can you repeat again?
Okay, so basically, I'll show you. Hang on. So here, this map here, you see the dark green?
Yes.
Okay, this is Cornwall. Past this border, we don't do any business past this border. So everybody on our site is listed this side of this border. Okay?
Okay.
Now, if we have people that cover all of Cornwall, then they should come up no matter where anybody searches. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So, for example, I'll give you another example, Jafar. Look, so if I type in electrician and I press search, okay,
Okay.
this will give me all these electricians and their areas. Now that's fine, okay.
Okay.
I forgot any to cover all of Cornwall. So basically, what's happening is, if a company covers, if a business covers all of this dark green, but they are located, let's say, down here at Land's End or Penzance. Can you see my mouse? Can you see my cursor?
Yes.
Yeah. So if a business is based down here, okay, and they are, let's say, man and van,
Okay.
okay, and we list them, and they say, oh yes, I'm based in Penzance, but I cover all of Cornwall. What's happening, if somebody up here searches for man and van, viewed, then he won't come up, but he should come up.
Okay. So you means you want to display business that undercome the green one.
No. Our businesses have locations. So let's say, I'll show you. 2 seconds. Let's say this business. I'll use man and van because it's a good example. Okay, so man and van. If I press search now, this searches all of our listings for man and van.
Okay.
Correct?
This is coming from all listing, right?
All listings for man and van
Yes.
in Cornwall. Okay.
Cornwall to do the same.
So this here says Cornwall. Okay.
Okay.
So do you agree that this SRT transport, he should come up on every search for man and van? You agree?
Yes.
Because he covers Cornwall and he's based in Cornwall. So wherever anybody searches in Cornwall, he should come up. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So Cornwall. So he has got to come up for all searches. So now watch. If I go man and van, no, because he just wants Penzance. Man and van, Penzance. Okay.
Okay.
He's based actually.
He's based in Penzance. So man and van, Penzance. Okay.
Okay.
Penzance is here at the bottom. You see?
Yes.
Okay. So he should come up, correct?
Yes.
When I press search, he doesn't come up.
Because that dropped out.
And the reason, Jafar, is I can explain why he's not coming up. The reason is that on the dropper for Cornwall, what it's doing, what I believe it's doing, it is putting the dropper. If I list someone as Cornwall because he covers all of Cornwall, he doesn't want to be just one little area. He wants to cover all of Cornwall. The dropper is putting that location to the centre of Cornwall, which is Truro. So he's only coming up within the 20 miles of here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But this Cornwall location, the dropper for Cornwall, that radius can be 100 miles. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Because this SRT transport, he is actually based in Penzance. His hometown is Penzance. That's where he lives. He lives in Penzance.
Okay.
But he wants us to put him down so that he is found if anybody searches for him in Liscard or Low or Bude or Longston, because this is still all Cornwall. So he wants to be found for all of the if anybody searches
Yes.
for him on our site, he wants to be found.
Can you increase the radius, Sin?
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. If I increase the radius, he will come up. So if I do Penzance, this is the issue we're having. Somebody's searching for Man and Van, he won't come up. And if I increase the radius here, then I believe he does come up. Here he is. You see?
yes.
So this Cornwall is the problem. This Cornwall needs to be all of Cornwall. And what's happening is, if I list the business on my listings here, on WordPress, and I go in here and I select this box, Redruth, or wherever it may be, I have one here for Cornwall.
Yes.
And then if I type in the map here, Cornwall, and I list them, it puts the dropper here in Truro, right in the centre. But that radius, it's still only doing 20 miles from there, when it should be doing the whole of this dark green area. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple of businesses that are similar. He's not the only one. So if I just search here for all businesses, you'll see that there's a couple that cover all of Cornwall. But if I go outside of an area, here we go. So KV Accounting. Now, this company, for example, they work from home, so they do accounting software for businesses from home. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because they work from home, they cover the whole of Cornwall, no problem.
Yes.
Okay. But if I put if I put in on here, someone goes to our site, accountant, Truro, search, they should come up, I think. So they're here, okay?
Okay.
Now, if I change it to accountant Penzance, no, not.
Ah. Yes.
But
It should come.
Penzance is here.
Yes. And it should come if you type Tanzan, right?
Correct. Yeah, because Penzance is in Cornwall. It's right here.
Yes. You are right, Asin.
And you see, because I've listed their business, when I've gone to my WordPress here,
Yes.
I've listed them in here and put Cornwall. No problem. So why isn't it covering Cornwall? It's only doing a 20-mile radius of here again. You know? So
Yes.
here, accountant, Penzance. Oh. This. They will have no results. But if I extend the radius,
Yes.
then they will come up, because Truro, where it's dropping the little, there you go. So they come up now. You see,
Yes.
and it seems to be, Jafar, that anywhere outside of a distance. So what will happen? on my map here on the side, I'm sorry, it's not very clear.
So-
But on my map here, what it will do, it will just put the little dropper as Truro right in the centre here somewhere, and then it'll do 20 miles from there. So anybody that's looking in Liskeard here, or Bude, Penzance, even St Just down here, then they won't show up. It'll say no results, but we have got businesses that cover them areas.
Okay, Sin, understand, and we'll try to fix these issues.
I think that part seems to be the only problem I'm having, because, like I said, and also the man I spoke about, the man and van, his concern is that obviously, I mean, he actually lives in Penzance. he lives there in that same place, and anybody searching for him in Cornwall, he's just not going to come up. Anybody, you see these businesses like this, Newquay,
Yes.
Helston, Redruth, none of this is a problem because they are looking. That seems to work okay. That seems to work because if I search for an electrician like this, it seems fine. Electrician, Newquay, search. This will show all these businesses. That is fine for them to come up because they are within this distance of Newquay.
Okay.
So that works fine. There's no problems with that.
Okay. Okay, but if you
see-
type the Cornwall,
Yeah, and if I type Cornwall, I get the rest. So the rest will come up. So I'll get 18 if I type Cornwall in there, okay? And if I search just electrician, we don't have. That's right, because we don't have any businesses. We don't have any electricians around here or here.
Removals would be good.
So it's remove like things like removals. For example, if I type in removals, go, that searches our whole site, correct?
yes.
That will show me all these removal companies. Okay.
Yes.
So if I now take for example, this another one here, going places, transport, okay, covers Cornwall. See it?
Okay.
Okay, removals, he comes up, Cornwall. Now, if I type in, I don't know where he's based, if I type in
Viewed.
Cornwall, removals, oh, this is a different one, that's not the same one.
Yes.
He's gone.
Yes, it should be there.
Oh no,
It's the other way around.
yeah, sorry, yeah, it's the other way around, yeah. Removals, Cornwall. It just seems to be a selected few that we're having a problem with.
It's,
Okay.
yeah.
And this is the normal site. Removals, Cornwall. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So they're coming up like this.
But if you put removals.
But like I said, if I put... So this guy here now, going places, transport, he should come up for Penzance or Bude, correct?
Correct.
Because obviously they're still in Cornwall. So if I go back and I type in Penzance, gone.
Ah,
You see?
yes.
Or even Bude, anywhere that's too far away from the centre of Truro. Now in Bude, it says I've got no man and van, none,
Got it.
no
Sin.
removal companies.
Got it. I will review and let you know.
Thank you, Jafar. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Also, can I drop you an email just to ask how I set up the login section for each business? I think I know, but I just want to work out how I can set up a new business so that they can log on and change their page, and because that all looks pretty good.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank-
And other than that, I think you've done a very good job on the website. I think it seems to be working very
Thank you.
well.
Thank you, Sin. Thank you very much.
So we will just we will look forward to work with you in the future, and what we'll do is I'll come to you on email, and any
Yeah.
things we want to change or develop. I think it's best if you sort of give me a price between ourselves, and then we can agree or disagree or negotiate on that moving forward, so that we're always looking to develop the site more and more. So after speaking with Martin, he said to come to you direct. So
Okay, okay. Thank you, Sim.
thank you, Jafar.
Bye-bye.
I'll let you go now, and if you could just let me know on those little problems and see where we get.
Okay, bye.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
day.
Have a nice
Bye.
day.
Bye.
Bye.